What's up, guys? J Master here. And we're live on MLB The Show 25. And behold, happy final day of the regular season. This is it. It's the last day of the regular season, game 162. And there are several games that mean of huge importance. So I'll go over them one by one. So we have the battle of the AL East, the battle for the AL Central, and the battle for the last NL wildcard spot. And sort of also the seeding of the American League playoff bracket. We're going to get to all that in a sec. Alright, so first, here's the new content. For that came out yesterday. Actually, not yesterday, Friday. This is the first time I'm actually like late for this. Alright, so 5 PXP for home runs and double EXP. Cool. So continue enjoying 5 times PXP for home runs until Tuesday, September 30th. Also the end of the month. Nice. And earned double EXP until Friday, October 3rd. Nice. That's this Friday coming up. All right. Milestone Xavier Awards. Head to the exchanges menu within Diamond Dynasty to swamp live series players for Xavier Edwards. Also live series players. You can get Xavier Edwards. That's cool. Postseason Pass program. Yup. Relieve fan favorite postseason moments to unlock Eddie Rosario, Roy Halladay, and more to your squad. Then September Spotlight 3. Drop 3 features Spencer Steer, the Reds, who are definitely one of the big teams involved today. All right. And then Drop 4 and Lightning Play arrives next Friday, October 3rd. Yep. September 29th. That's coming up soon. Postseason prediction. So who you think is going to win? I'm definitely going to take part of that. September 30th, the new Diamond Quest. Cool. And then October 1st, Spooky Program begins. 30 days of content. Ooh, that's going to be fun. And October 3rd, the show goes live at 11 a.m., 2 p.m. Eastern Time. October 3rd, roster attributes update. The ninth inning EXP. That's the final EXP path. The 9th inning. It's the last one. And, of course, all the content arrives at 3. Okay. So, we're going to just briefly, before we start, we're going to briefly talk about what's at stake for today in MLB. So, on the final day, we have let's start off with the AL East. The Yankees and Blue Jays are tied for first in the AL East. Each have, with their last game left. The Yankees host the Orioles. Toronto hosts Tampa Bay. So in order for the Yankees to win the AL East, my Yankees, they have to both beat the Orioles, and the Rays also have to help us beat Toronto. Toronto must lose to Tampa Bay. Man, we need the freaking Rays. See, the Rays owe us a huge favor, man. At least they can do is beat Toronto a game. Because we let them play at our ballpark, man. Georgia and Bristol, remember? They've been playing at our ballpark. The Rays can do us a favor and at least help us win the division by beating Toronto. Please. They failed the first 2 games. So each team both won the first 2 games of the series, both looking for sweeps. If they both win, then Toronto clinches. And if they both lose, not even if the Yankees lose, it doesn't even matter what Toronto does. The Blue Jays clinch because they have the tiebreaker over the Yankees. So very tough, but still something to play for. All right. Then next, the AL Central. It's the exact same scenario. So the Guardians are playing Texas. They're hosting Texas. And the Tigers are in Boston. Tigers need to beat the Red Sox, and they need the Guardians to lose for them to clinch. Cleveland, of course, only clinches if they win or if Detroit loses. They clinch. And finally, the third NL wildcard spot is up for grabs still. Yes, there are 2 teams left fighting for it. The Reds and the Mets. The Reds are at Milwaukee, while the Mets are at Miami. The Reds will clinch the final. The Cincinnati Reds, Spencer team, will clinch if they beat the Brewers. If they beat the Brewers, they're in. That's it. No matter what the Mets do, it's over. Or if they lose, if the Mets lose to the Marlins in Miami, then the Reds clinch the last spot. That's it. Crazy, right? So much to do. All right, we'll start with the Spotlight programs. All right, so December Spotlight 3. Okay. Yesavage's historic debut. On September 15th, Blue Jays top pitching prospect Trey Yesavage set a new team record for the most strikeouts, 9 in MLB debut. Wow. Pitching as Yesavage struck out 3 batters in 1 game. Okay. All right, speaking of, here's one of the crucial matchups. Let's flip the other way. It's Tampa at Toronto. This is one of the crucial matchups today to watch. The The Yankees are going to need help from Tampa Bay. They're going to need help.
Stepping in for the Rays, number 14.
The left fielder.
The only way we clinch the AL East, I'll be watching this game. Because remember, everybody, by the way, everybody plays at the same time at 3:05. So just so right after my broadcast, everybody's gonna be playing.
Lifted in the air, right field.
Yep, all teams play at 3:05, no matter time zone, no matter what the time zone is. Everybody's playing at 3:05. That way, no team knows like, oh, we don't have to use our star players because this team lost. It makes it more fun. So there's only 6 games of true importance. 6. Yankees and Orioles, Rays at Blue Jays, Tigers and Red Sox, Guardians, Rangers, Mets, Marlins, and Reds and Brewers. Those are the 6 most important games of the day. Because all those have playoff implications.
He swings and fouls one off.
Right, either in terms of division clinchings there, and of course the wild cards.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And that's it.
I get a single strikeout that inning.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Junior Caminero. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Strike 2.
Yep, so Yankees are going to need help. The Tigers are going to need help.
Swing.
There's one.
Struck him out. Now,
Josh Lowe.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Fastball for a strike. And
You
it's
got
1
it.
and 1.
No, that's it.
There's the strike.
It's all missing.
Second inning here. No score.
2 strikes.
Outside. Lucas.
It is annoying.
He's got it. And there's 2
I need
away.
strikeouts.
Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays.
God, it, man. It's all missing. Yeah,
Breaking ball in
man.
there for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
This is it, y'all. It's crazy. We've reached the final day of the regular season. The final day. And it's pretty impressive that there's 6 games out of 15 that have importance. That's not bad. 6 of 15 games that actually have importance.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Wide throw.
Yep. 6 out of the 15 games. That's almost half on the final day that teams have something to play for. That's rare. Normally it's like only maybe like 1 or 2 games
Runner at
at this
second,
point.
2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
That's 6. That's a lot.
2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1 and 2 count.
And this is one of the matchups right here. There we go. We need one more strikeout.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
It's Tristan
Ready to
Gray.
go for the last half of the inning. And now, Tristan Gray.
It's a fair ball.
And he grounds one to the
Yeah.
right side. And he takes it himself for the
Carson
out.
Williams. Come on, Tampa, just help us and win one time, dude. That's all the Yanks need, man, because I'm sure they can sweep the Orioles. Yeah. I think they could do it, man.
And it's 2-1.
They're the hottest team in MLB right now, the Yankees. They literally are doing exactly what they should. They're beating up all the bad teams as they should. Yep, they swept the Orioles in Baltimore, then they swept the White Sox, and now can sweep the Orioles again.
Pass and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yep, swept the Orioles in Baltimore, swept the... Actually, no, sorry, they won 3 out of 4. They won 3 out of 4 in Baltimore. It was a 4-game series, right? They won the first 3, lost the last game, so it was a 4-game set. Yeah, they almost swept, but then they swept the White Sox, which was easy. Should have. And now they're about to sweep the Orioles, possibly now. Hopefully. And then the Rays need to fucking help us out and win a game, dude. Come on, Tampa. Especially since we're letting you play at our stadium. All right. Ohtani creates another 50-50 club. Man, this guy is unbelievable. Yup. On September 16, Shohei Ohtani created another 50-50 club. He became the first player in MLB history to hit 50 home runs and strike out 50 batters in a single season. Pitching Ohtani, recorded his 50th strikeout. Historic 50th strikeout. So it's 1 plate appearance, it's 1 batter. So you have to strike out this hitter. So it's crazy how there's several teams that don't know who they're playing yet.
First round pick.
The National League is almost set. There's only one spot left in the National League.
It's a ground ball.
1 spot left. It's either the Reds or the Mets are gonna get it. The National League is set up.
1 down, base is empty.
Yep. Well, the American League, there's 5 teams that don't know who they're playing. 5 teams.
Next offering
Actually,
upstairs.
no one knows who they're playing. Actually, nobody, because it's only 6.
Stays alive.
So no one knows who they're playing in the American League, while 3 of the National League teams series are set, pretty much.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 out, base is empty.
Ah, it's a fail. So was Kyle Schwarber was his 50th K? That's a pretty effort. It's a fail. Gonna have to strike him out.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And the sweeper catches
Can't make contact.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
There we go.
And
Excellent.
there are 2 down.
Nice. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so I gotta think. So what are the National League? So I think the Phillies will play the lesser wild card team because the Phillies are the #1 team in the National League, I believe. So they will play whoever wins the lowest seeded wild card matchup. While the Dodgers, I believe, play the Cubs. No, they play the other wild card winner, and the Cubs will wait. Yeah, because Dodgers, of course, they're a division winner. Yeah, right? I believe, yes, they're a division winner. Interesting. All right, Jazz joined the 30-30 club. On September 19th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. blasted his 30th home run, which made him the 3rd player in Yankees history to be a part of the prestigious 30-30 club. Batting as Chisholm Jr. hit a home run against the Orioles, who the Yankees literally beat up on last week. And that was in Baltimore. Yeah, they took 3 of the 4 games, which is pretty good. Dude, if the Yankees had swept the Orioles, then all they would need to do would have been either to win or Toronto loses if they had swept the Orioles.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
It's tough to sweep a 4 games. Same thing with the White Sox. They also played the White Sox 4 games on the road, but almost swept. And it was the same thing. They won the first 3 and lost the last game.
Swing and a miss.
It's crazy.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you get one by a bat.
It's hard to get 4 game sweeps.
Runners on.
It's a restart. It's 1 plate appearance, right? Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to sweep 4 games. So I'll give the Yankees a little bit of slack because it's tough to sweep a 4 game series as opposed to 3.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2.
Yeah, but I see those little things, man, are the difference of winning division or being a wild card team.
Outside.
And I'd rather win the division being a wild card team. Because remember, the Yankees, they don't have a Game 3 starter.
Swing and that ball smashed on a
That's the
line.
problem. The Yankees do not have a Game 3 starter. They only their top 2 starters are reliable, and Max Fried and Carlos Rodon. That's it. I don't trust Cam Schlittler. I don't trust Luis Hill, and I definitely don't trust Will Warren. I think Will Warren is the worst of the 3. Will Warren.
The Yankees.
He is the worst of the 3.
So critical when they bat like
Because they
this.
each have their own problems. Cam Schlittler, yes, it was not efficient. He hit a couple of Orioles, dude, and then Jazz got hit. They retaliated.
And that.
Then Luis Hill's his major problem is that he walks too many guys, and his guy always has high pitch counts. He does not go far in games. And then Warren's biggest issue is he gives up home runs.
As Chisholm Jr. stepping in now.
What do you do?
1 for 3.
So the best thing for the Yankees if they have to play the wild card is to sweep the wild card. They cannot go to a Game 3. Whatever team they play. Ooh, is that gone? Just missed it. Damn. Yeah, if I'm the Yankees, if you're playing the wild card, you better sweep the first 2 games. You cannot go to a Game 3.
So 2 down.
I don't trust our 3rd starter.
Jr.
Can't go to a game. That's why I'd rather do the division. Win the division.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Because I don't trust our 3rd to 5th starters. I don't trust them, dude. Our 3rd to 5th starters.
There.
I definitely trust in Fried. Fried has been dynamic this year, man. He has been dynamic. Rodon has been very impressive as well. That's why I have good trust in him. But then after those 2, no. I don't trust anybody after those 2.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 2 in this one.
And our possible opponents are either the Red Sox. So if the Yankees are playing in the wild card, they're playing the Red Sox. And I would envy that because Boston unfortunately has had our number this year.
To the right
I do not want to play Boston. I'd rather play if we win the division, then we would play the winner of the other wild card series, between
So 2 down
Now that-
and stepping
who
up
is it?
Yankees.
It depends on who. It's either it could be Cleveland or Detroit. They would play. 'Cause we gotta see what the matchups are.
The Yankees looking
Because
to
we don't even
rally.
know what the AL matchups are. The NL is almost set. It's just one spot
And there's a foul ball.
that has to be filled. One spot while we're looking for seeding. The American League. Oh, we know the 6 teams for the American League. We know the 6 teams. It's just who plays where.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Yeah.
0 for 3 in this one.
Yep. Ah.
In the air.
All right, stop swinging the first pitch. Seems like the first pitch a computer throws is not a hittable pitch.
So 2
who
down.
is this?
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Dietrich
stepping
Ends,
in
four-seam
now for the
runner.
Yankees. 0
Yeah.
for 2 in this one. And that drops in.
Man,
for
that
a
was kind of
strike.
hittable.
The Yankees looking to rally.
All right.
Ground ball right side. And foul.
All right, let those slider down again, dude. The computer always those bacon pitches down. Yep, that was a 12
This one in the
curve.
dirt. Slater.
So yeah, I'll be watching the Yankees and the Orioles, and then they'll keep an eye on us for Toronto
Out.
and Tampa. They'll have the score on the bottom right. I love that Yes does that. He's doing that.
So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Those are the only 2 games that I
0
care for.
3 in this
Us
one.
and the Orioles and Blue Jays and Rays.
Down and away for ball 1.
The Tigers are in the same. It says they're in the same scenario as us. That they have to win against the Red Sox, and they need Cleveland to lose to the Rangers for them to win the division. Oh, that might be it. That might be it. Crap. All right, so the Detroit Tigers in the same scenario that the Yankees are. They have to win, and they need their division opponent to lose. They need the Guardians to lose and win, while we need to win, and the Blue Jays have to lose.
Yankees 0 for 2 in this one.
All right, so Cleveland and Toronto clinch. Either if they win, both of them clinch the divisions
Pitch missing.
if they win, and it doesn't matter what we or the Tigers do.
Looking to
Suck.
rally.
There it is.
That one is absolutely belted.
Got it.
Back there.
Yeah,
And that one's gone into the bleachers.
excellent. So come on, for you guys watching, what do you think? Who do you think is going to win the division? I think I'm going with the Yankees, and I think Cleveland does. I think Cleveland's going to take it. I think it's going to be the Yankees and Guardians. Sorry, Tigers. I'm going to say that the Guardians they're gonna beat the Rangers, I think, and then we beat the Orioles, and I'm hoping the Rays prove me right and beat the Blue Jays. Please, Tampa. I think it's gonna be the Yankees and Guardians. That's my division winners prediction today. Yankees and Guardians. I hope I'm right. We'll see. All right, Kershaw's final regular season home start. Yep, on September 19th, following his retirement announcement, which is unbelievable, dude. This guy's a legend, man. Clayton Kershaw. As much as I hate the Dodgers, but the Yankees didn't have to hardly deal with him much. That's the good news. They don't have to, I'm sure Giants fans can't wait for this guy to go away. Diamondback fans, yep, having to face this guy a lot. Anyway, Kershaw made his final regular season start at Dodger Stadium, pitching as Kershaw tossed a scoreless first inning against the Giants. Yep. I don't think Rockies fans really don't mind. Their team gets beat up by everybody, man. In the future's time, Colorado will finally be a competitive team. It's going to take them a couple of years.
All right, ready to go here.
Leading
Now
off
the
tonight
left
for
fielder,
San
Elliott
It's
Francisco.
unfortunate they're stuck with a very powerhouse division.
And that misses. And this one is off and
Dodgers
away.
are good. Padres are good, exciting. Oh, that's who it is. San Diego. Thank you. Now I realize who the team is. It's San Diego. Right, San Diego is going to play. No, I think San Diego plays one of the wild card winners.
And there's the automatic.
And then the Dodgers will play the Cubs, I believe. They play the Cubs.
That one misses. So a lead
I think that's one of the matchups. The Dodgers play the Cubs and the Padres play the other division winner. I mean, no, they're not division. No, sorry, I had it backwards. The Padres are gonna play the Cubs because Dodgers won the NL West. Sorry, I got it backwards.
For Clayton Kershaw, the resume
Yeah, they play the wild card team that comes out.
of his or any generation.
Correct.
Negative miss.
Right.
And an excellent
Yeah.
job keeping it right there.
Oh gosh, I threw that away. I threw the ball away.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Yeah, and here's
It's gotta be a scoreless first inning, that's all.
He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already
There you
had
go.
over
One more.
150 home runs and more
Skid
than
down
200
Devers.
doubles. He's just the
There's
15th
Matt
player
Chapman.
in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Popped him up.
Fly ball
Please
out of
catch
the
it.
left center field,
And GG's.
and that'll do it.
Perfect. Cool. Nice, Jordan. We're gonna have to use that card for the September Spotlight 3 missions later. Okay, and here's the other team that's fighting to stay alive, the Mutts. Anyway, go ahead, inside the park home run. Wow. On September 20th, Dalen Lyle put his speed on full display, hitting a go-ahead inside the park home run at the top of the 11th inning. The Nationals were going to defeat the Mets 5-3, batting as Lyle hit a go-ahead home run. And it's crazy. The Nationals find the craziest way to always to beat the Mets, man. Like this, inside the park home run extras. Then you had that insane freaking, probably catch of the year catch by Dylan Cruz. Dylan Cruz, freaking, the ball bounced. He literally soccer kicked the ball to his glove, dude. Dylan Cruz, man. Like, dude, the Nats find the craziest ways to beat the Mets, man.
Dalen Lyle.
It's crazy.
He's been playing on
I'm
the-
sure Mets fans just despise the Nationals, man. Every time they play them, they find the funniest ways to beat the Mets.
Swing
The
and a
Mets are fortunate they're not playing the Washington, but they're playing another team that's been pretty much a pest, even to the Yankees, the Marlins. Marlins swept the Yankees this year, man.
on the ground of first.
And Miami beat the Mets on the first game of the series, and they could do it again.
Go ahead, run on base.
And that would end the Mets season. If they lose to the Marlins, their season is over no matter what.
Lyle.
Even if the Reds lose, the season is over.
Good.
And then Yankees fans could laugh at, dude, we could possibly be laughing at Juan Soto today, dude. Because guess what? We could say, all right, Soto, yes, you say the Mets are a more dynamic team, but yeah, guess who's in playoffs and who isn't?
He makes the catch.
Oh my gosh, man! So I am sort of rooting for the Reds to take the last spot, dude. I'm rooting for the Reds to win, dude. Or if not, I'm rooting for Miami. So that way, Yankees fans can laugh at Juan Soto's face for signing. Yeah, you get $5 million more, but guess what, dude? Look who's going to be in playoffs and who isn't.
And that is out of play.
Oh man, can't wait, dude. I can't wait.
Swing and a ground.
Base hit. The home run. That'd be so damn funny, man.
Go ahead, run on base. And now up for Washington, Dalen Lyle.
Because it'll be basically, the Yankees basically won that deal of letting Soto walk, dude. Of letting Soto walk if the Mets indeed miss the playoffs today. Which is a 50% chance because there's two scenarios that eliminates them.
Swing and
Either the Reds winning or them losing to Miami. So,
it's back there.
and it's gone. There it
Here.
is. Yep, two ways that they could be eliminated. Losing themselves or if the Reds win. All right. Stantonian Blast number 450. Oh, yeah. Speaking of who hot, the Yankees' big boys are both hot. Yep, December 20th, Giancarlo Stanton became the 41st player in MLB history to reach 450 career home run mark, batting a Stanton recorded this historic blast against the Orioles. Boy, Big G and Judge are hot at the perfect time. They're crushing the ball. And again, as I said, Judge, I think, is still the AL MVP. Yes, Cal Raleigh gets more home runs, and what he's doing is insane. But, dude, Judge, again,
Giancarlo.
he's just the GOAT, dude. He's the GOAT. And of course, every team is scared. Even, dude, both the Orioles and the White Sox have intentionally walked him when they both have nothing fucking to play for. The White Sox and Orioles intentionally walking him.
To expand the zone.
And they have nothing to play for, dude, which is embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing for the White Sox and Orioles intentionally walking Judge. And they have literally their seasons are both over.
In the air. Right
See ya.
Center. This is Matt.
I hope he does that today against the Orioles. Bam. Freaking garbage team, dude. The Orioles and the White Sox. Essentially walking our superstars, and you literally have nothing to play for. All right. Ooh, let's go Reds. Let's go Reds. Steer leads Reds postseason push. Yep. With the Reds making a postseason push, Spencer Steer has led the charge, batting .344 and posting a 1.167 OPS in his first 12 games of September. Wow. Batting a Steer tallied 2 hits, one with being an extra base hit against the Cubs. Now, these are 2 possible playoff teams. Exactly. They walk him because they don't want him to win the MVP. Yes, what? He doesn't deserve it this year. He does. Dude, Judge has missed nearly a month of the season, dude. If he didn't miss a month, he could beat his home run mark. He would have, I bet you he would have more home runs than Cal Raleigh if he wasn't get hurt. If Judge didn't get hurt, dude, he would have more homers than Cal Raleigh does. Seriously. That's literally the reason why Raleigh has a chance, because Judge was hurt. That's the only reason Raleigh has a chance right now of being an MVP.
Just a solid swing right there.
If Judge was not hurt, Judge has it in the bag, hands down.
For the single so far.
All right, here we go.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
All right, so I got the single, so now I need a double. Or an extra base hit. Or that. Even better.
And that one is out of here.
Excellent. All right. Okay, Dominic Canzo. So we're going to have to use that card for the missions later. All right, so here we go. The optional extreme moment. Again, I will always try these, but usually most of the time I cannot beat them. But I will try it. All right, Canzone's career night on September 16th. Dominic Canzone, the guy that we just got in the card, became the second player in Mariners history to record a 5-hit, 3-home-run game. Damn. Batting as Canzone recorded his historic night with 3 moonshots. Oh, wow. Against the Royals. Ugh. He said, oh, he's hard. But I can try. Alright, I always will try it. Let's go.
And we're back. And now the DH, Dominic Canzone.
Okay. Oh, it's Michael, 4-seamer, circle change, cutter, slider, sinker.
Waka back to work.
Interesting.
And first offering is fouled off.
But I think it's safe to say, I think we can rejoice that finally the Astros, the Asteroids I call them, have missed the playoffs.
Off the mark there.
And ironically, the last time when the Astros, they actually made it, but they got eliminated in the wild card round. Yankees fans all knew, dude, when Houston was out, that we got a fucking chance to make the World Series, because Houston has always been the main arch enemy of the Yankees in playoffs. Has been their arch enemy. Every time the Yankees have been in playoffs, it's been the Astros. But now the Astros are gone completely. We have a legit shot again to at least make the World Series, I think. Like last year.
Hammers that one.
Oof.
Curling down the line and foul.
Damn. We have a legit chance with Houston being out once again.
Ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what.
So I am definitely happy about the Asteroids missing playoffs. Absolutely happy about that.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Okay. But as I said though, I'd rather be in the ALDS because I don't trust our starters from 3 to 5 basically.
This one in the air right field.
I'm not gonna do it.
Caglione on his way over.
Yeah, I skip. I ain't gonna do it. It's too hard. It's too hard. I can't do it. It's all right. Again, if you get this optional extreme moment done, that means you don't have to do the missions I show you later. You do not have to do them at all. That's why it's called optional. Though it means you don't have to do them. If you do, you're golden. That's all right. All right. Theme program. So now we have the other content drop that came out Friday. This is today, Sunday. The Postseason Pass program. So yes, these are some of the most iconic fan favorite postseason moments, not including could be from last year. Oh no, not this one from last year. This is not one I don't like. Fuck. I'm sure it was the World Series last year. Yep, World Series walk-off grand slam. I despise this one. In Game 1 of the 2024 World Series, Freddie Freeman sent Dodgers Stadium into frenzy when he hit the only walk-off grand slam in postseason history. The only one. Because it's iconic home against Nestor Cortez. That was on Boone on why we lost this game. This was actually a very competitive game. It really was. Until Boone making this absolute mistake. Yep, and he's on the mound. That's the Cortez.
Situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in the
Oh, man. And this kind of changed the series, man. Imagine if we had won this first game of the World Series. It'd be kind of different, dude. It'd be a different series if the Yankees actually had won this one, dude. From this one game. I might have just did it. And it did! Wow! Did it.
And the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings.
Of course. Of course I get that one done. Sorry, Nestor. He's not on our team anymore. All right. Gibson goes the distance. Bob Gibson took home World Series MVP honors twice in his career. In the 1967 World Series, which none of us probably were even alive for. Nope. He pitched 3 complete games and led the Cardinals to the championship. Finished off his Game 7 victory. Okay. I wasn't alive for this, so...
All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating.
For you guys
pitchers of all
watching,
time.
who do you think? So who do you think is AL MVP this year? For you guys watching, I still say Aaron Judge.
The mound, it was.
So I'm assuming Mr. Eric here thinks it's
with
Cal Raleigh.
take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
I still think it's Judge is the MVP, dude. What that man can do is just unbelievable.
For Gibson, you better make contact because if you swing and miss,
and no doubt it wouldn't even be a question if he wasn't hurt. If he didn't get hurt for nearly a month, no doubt he'd be the top getter for sure for MVP. That's why Cal Raleigh has a chance because Judge was hurt almost for a month.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Okay, there's a strikeout batter I needed. Nice.
Gonzalez stands in.
And then
now.
also, who do you think? All right, so 3 questions. So 1, who do you think is going to win AL MVP? 2, who do you think is going to win the AL East and the AL Central today? And 3, which National League team's going to get the last spot, the Mets or Reds? Answer those 3 questions. Actually, how do I do this?
Got it, and that's the ball
I think
game.
there's a way to do it. If I can remember. Oh, I forgot how to do it. Damn. There's a way to, oh, right here. Right here. I'm going to post questions. Okay. Oh. Can I change these? Sorry, guys. Hold on. All right, ignore the first 2. I guess this is how I'm going to have to do it. You're going to see a yes and no. Just ignore those. Okay. I'll do them periodically. All right, so we'll start off with that one. Oh, can I get this off my screen? I don't want to take it off my screen. I don't want to see it on my screen. Oh, man. Okay, so now I can't even see my screen now. Damn. How do you get rid of polls now? Because I'm new to like adding polls. I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't want it on the screen. Damn. Okay, so looks like maybe next. Hold on,